What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another repaint video. In the video today, I'm going to be repainting the Mattel Baryonyx again. Now, this one is just for an example. I'm not going to be repainting this one. I'm actually going to be repainting the one that I have already repainted for my older video. I'm just ready for something new and fresh on it, and that's the great thing about painting is, you know, you can just when you get tired of it, just prime over it and slap some new paint on it. And I'm actually going to be sticking with the retro repaint theme that I did with the Mattel Dilophosaurus video, and I'm going to be repainting the Baryonyx to look like the Series 2 Jurassic Park Kenner Baryonyx. Now, this one is really goofy looking, kind of cartoony, so I'm going to take the colors from this and actually make it look a little bit more realistic. I'm going to do the red face, the kind of greenish yellow underbelly here, the green body, and the black stripes, but I am going to be making it look a little bit more crocodilian and more realistic. So I will be listing all of the colors that I'm using on this repaint throughout the video, so if you want to get a pen and a piece of paper, write those down. If you want to have those on hand, should you decide that you want to also attempt this repaint. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you at the end. Alright, so we're going to start out at this point right here on the Baryonyx, and I've already got it base coated in a nice green kind of yellow, and I have the black stripes, the style of black stripes I'm kind of going for, and that's actually going to be under the green that I'm going to apply next. I've already got the face painted red, and it's got a color shift red on it, so it kind of has like a glimmery kind of crocodile look. And now I'm going to apply the green, and for that I'm using the United States Air Force green by Vallejo. Okay, so at this stage here, I want to add some finer details in between the scales, like the red skin showing underneath. And for that, I'm just taking a little heavily watered down solution of some medium flesh tone and a drop of red earth. And I'm just kind of going through some of these scales, and I'm just kind of letting the wash kind of flow in between the cracks. Just kind of add some depth underneath it. And so I'll just continue this up the neck a ways and do a few smaller sections of the scales with the red on the neck area. But other than that, I mean, it's a very small detail, but it makes it look really cool, especially once after you're done touching it up, and then once we add all the black stripes over the base stripes that we did, it'll look really good. So we got the black stripes done, and they're looking really nice. And the next step here, just doing the teeth and painting those in an ivory white, and then we'll wash over them with the sepia shade wash. Alright, so here I'm continuing the brown wash all over the rest of the yellow parts on the body, just to make it look nice and dirty, like the Baryonyx has been crawling around in a swamp. So that's where the brown wash kind of brings that yellow down a little bit. And then we'll go back over it with some yellow ochre, and we'll dry brush all the highlights back up again. So we'll just apply the wash, getting it all down into the cracks, all in between the scales. Okay, so the wash is fully dried now, and it's looking nice and grimy, but we want to bring out that yellow just a little bit. So we're going to dry brush some yellow ochre. And if you've seen some of my dry brushing videos, you know we just put some paint on the brush and then wipe most of it off. And then lightly, very, very lightly, just brush it over the raised areas. All right, and for the final step, I'm gonna have to get that little tiny eyeball, and I was kind of debating on what color to use, and I'm actually gonna use the color shift paint that I have, and kind of make it stick out a little bit. Put a little the teal color shift for the eyeball, and then a tiny little black dot for the pupil. So that's what I'm gonna do on this side over here. Just like that.